I would agree that our biggest achievements are our children, because I have an only son. And I always say that besides my son, my biggest achievement, and I will go to the professional, which is an honor for my country as well, is being one of the Olympic priestesses. I'm one of the ladies that ignite the Olympic flame for every Olympic to start in ancient Olympia in Greece.
Excellent.
So proud to be there and representing my country as well. But going to professional, I would say that my two hats that you saw yesterday and today, acting and real estate, are combined in what way? I have to say that I'm very proud that I, through the years of being in real estate, I have had a moment where I was in a company where I received the company with 0 sales and 0 budget and working capital, because the previous group of boys, I will not say men, they were having their lifestyle, I don't know, where they thought they lived, so they spent everything on parties and promotional events and everything. So within a year, with 0 budget, with knowledge on networking and social media and creating trustworthy relationships with agents, ladies in the real estate industry, we managed to sell half of the project in a year's time, and it's a big project when you talk about apartments and towers and buildings. So, and this, in combination with the acting, allows me, as I say, having my day job, allows me to handpick the performances that I wish to do either in New York or in London or in Athens or in Cyprus for a good reason. Having the performances under the auspices of the President of Cyprus, it allows me to have a beautiful event, for example, in a place like this, with a high ticket which goes for charity, either for the children for cancer or helping my country buy some machine for the hospital for the children. So I would say that this is a huge achievement, because I always say my son is watching and I want him to see his mother as a professional, as an actor, as someone who gives back to the community. And because you said nobody spoke about failure, I don't believe in failures in life, I believe in lessons. Something that didn't work out, it gave me a very, very useful lesson, and that was the lesson, the experience of working along women, which unfortunately thought it was a good idea to take my light out. They said I was larger than life and I had to minimize myself. And at some point I started believing that. I thought, oh God, I want too much. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should be more conservative, that style. And then I said, you know what? I will not do it. I don't accept this. And for those moments and those months, let's say, that I allowed myself to believe that they were right and that I was weird or strange, I started saying to myself, no, you're extraordinary, you're amazing, you're wonderful, you're clever, you're beautiful, you can do it, like every single one of you in here. Remember that, and let no one, man or woman, take your light away. Because that is how we move the world. I was at a conference in Athens last week, similar conference, and it really hit us all in the room when one of the ministers of the government, male, he stood up there and said, ladies, do you realize that if you decide for 3 days, let's say, not to go to work, to stay home, self-care, do your facials and watch Netflix and take care of yourself, the whole planet is going to paralyze. Do you understand the power you have in your hands? And it really, really hit us hard. Imagine, if we don't go to work, the whole planet's going to be paralyzed. So, here's to all of you. Big applause.